Hi, everybody. How comfortable are you with visualization? I had a conversation with a client last week, and we were talking about what is visualization and what is the value of it. And for this particular client, for her, it was simply being able to sit with eyes closed so that she wasn't distracted and to think and to try and see something in her mind. For other people, it might be a form of meditation, for example, or they might experience a visualization while journaling. And when explaining the value of it, I always refer to Dr. Tara Swart, who wrote a fantastic book called The Source. And she says that visualization is a great way of us being able to turn off from the logical dominant side of our brain and accessing a more abstract and flexible way of thinking. And often when we are just using our logical brain, we can only see the facts, what's set in stone, and what we can currently see in front of us. Whereas by sitting with our eyes closed, just switching ourselves off from all of that, we can end up sort of reaching into our subconscious. And I know that for me and many of my clients, we might come up with our most creative, our best ideas when visualizing. And Dr. Tara Swart also suggests an exercise, which again, I've spoken to my clients about, where if you think of a scenario that you're visualizing, for example, it might be that you're going for a job interview. It might be that you've got a conversation that needs to be had at work and you're trying to think about how that conversation should go. So you start to visualize it, you start to picture it. And if we look at how we are feeling physically, so for example, you might have butterflies in your stomach, how we're feeling mentally about that. So what sort of thoughts are going through your mind? How we're feeling emotionally. So for example, if you have butterflies in your stomach, is it because you're nervous? Is it because you're excited? But then also how we feel spiritually, and that is linked to our intuition. And everybody that I speak to and that I work with, they're all very aware of their intuition. We often refer to a gut instinct. And so we are able to tune into that, and that gives us important information. So perhaps when you're visualizing next, try and think about how comfortable you are visualizing. Is it of value to you? And maybe try this exercise where you are thinking about how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And see how you get on and see if the value that you get from it means that you're able to tap into more visualizations in the future. And maybe if you have a coach and they suggest visualization work, it might be something that either you already practice or that you're keen to practice. I would love to know your thoughts either way. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the day.